one of each type of animal without culling them. So at least it's a minimum. Man, I can't click on these things fast enough. Alright. Main thing is they moved everything out of storage, which was nice. Now I've just got to take all this out. They did build over here, which was good, but I need them to, as I said, I need them to actually finish what they're building. Alright. So, I think we've got enough outfits. I'm going to leave the rock production going. Okay, they're actually almost out of materials. Oh, yeah. Well, they're going to have materials very soon. Like, so long as people are actually bringing these in, or at least the Panthers are bringing them in. Like, there they go. They're starting to bring them in now. Yeah, it probably would have been faster for me to just walk around and just cull them. I just didn't want to risk killing off some of... Like, this is like 75% full of milk, and they just haven't milked it. Now it's dead. Some of these have got X's on them, so let's fix that up. Moved out to maximum. Let's allow it. Allow it. So this would prevent them from bringing it into... I noticed a lot of them had, like, these little X's on them. Okay. We're very sparse on animals now. But they are bringing them in. That's really good. And they're still hunting and stuff, so that's also good. Right, now, I should be able to make a wooden fence across here soon. Yeah, there we go. God, I love, like, the death scream of those stupid doe things. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, they sound like they got surprised. It's like Homer Simpson or something. Could you imagine if I end up with, like, no pen animals and a massive pen finally constructed? Honestly, it would be pretty funny. Oh, we've got snow. How cool. Oh, yeah, how are my prisoners going to? So, Lou. You've got 2. You've got 6 still. Lauren, you guys have actually got to, like, train them with that, not just leave them food. Okay, somebody's probably having hypothermia. I'm just going to assume, because I saw, like, several people sleeping in the fridge again. Oh, yeah, this is not a storage area. That's why that's still there. Okay, so West Atchway has a caravan approaching with bulk goods. Oh, thank God. Okay, so Seahorse, get your butt out here. Who's the emergency? In the fridge. Let me guess. Extreme hypothermia. I called it. Look at all these idiots. You people. You make me sick. Alright. Well, we're just going to keep getting deaths and medical emergencies at the moment. Because, you know, winter. Alright. So, we have stuff now for... what is it? Oh, God's sake. I briefly saw that come up. Give me a second. Let's time out Nightbot for that behavior. So I don't know what it tried to do, but it thought that you were spamming. Oh, yeah. Just be careful of how many times you repeat saying like a word, because it's pretty sensitive. I've got it set to like, I think 30 occurrences, but it seems to think that 30 is like 2 occurrences of repetitions. So I don't know. I might have to take that up to like 300 or something like that instead. But I think the timeouts, what was it, Grim? Like 5 minutes? 8 minutes, something like that. Unfortunately. So sorry about that, Triantha. You didn't do anything wrong that I could see, but Nightbot's being a sensitive little bitch today. So I timed it out too. Deserves it. Okay, so let's see. We have all these animals. We're going to have all this meat, so I'm just going to leave them. If I have to, I'm going to sell Thrombos, because take a look at this. I've got 6 males now for like $1,000 each. I know, right? Nightbot's good in some ways, but in other ways, it's really too delicate. Is the best way to say it. Like, it does prevent me from getting like some of the more horrific comments, but at the same time, it bans out my regulars. Which, by the way, my regulars. If you guys are regularly watching and regularly commenting, it uh, it lists you as a regular, and my regulars are exempt. And the blessed, is that the your spare account, Trintha? Because if it is, that's awesome that you got back in. Sorry for that. Yeah, I briefly saw the raccoon. What is it? Rack attack. It was screaming rack attack, which was the raccoon thing. Yeah, I briefly saw that before it disappeared off my chat. Let's see. Okay, let's get this trade happening. We're now gonna have meat. You're gonna now start seeing like we're gonna have meat in like thousands. Oh, 10 minutes. Yeah, it's supposed to deter like I've had a couple of people, only a couple of actual people be like gross, and they got timed out, and it's just long enough that it's frustrating and you don't have the patience to sit there. Whereas like if it's too soon, if it was like only like a 1 to 3 minute timeout, most people will wait it out and then they'll just go harder. Yeah, Grim just goes for a smoke. He just goes outside. He's like, yep, no. Obviously, it's a commercial break time. Oh, we're also going to have a heap of leather soon. Like, look at the muffalo wool. We've got nearly $4,000. They have steel for purchase, yes. Okay, so we've got... I have, like, all this crappy clothing, and I'm not too stressed about it. I will get rid of, like, the really, really crappy stuff, but I want to sell the lamps. I'll use them still. I want to get rid of the crappy beds. This is where I have a chance to see, finally. By the way, it doesn't necessarily go by type. As you can see, it's going blue fur, heavy fur. It goes in quality. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I brought it in because I don't have any moderators. I don't have any, like, real-world people that can, like, do this stuff for me yet, so I've got that. That way nobody's put out by, like, having to be here exactly when I'm streaming. So I want to get rid of the really shit quality, and I've been waiting for this. Waiting for somebody to come that wants to buy this, and I'll probably have to buy like other weird shit off them, just to make up the difference in money. Because what I'm trying to do is I've got like excellent quality beds here, right? And I want the excellent quality beds to go back down because I've made them, but I can't find them. Like I can't zoom in and just find good or excellent like you can with shirts in this game. So by getting rid of them this way, I'm getting left with, like, for instance, look, Thrombo fur. It's so expensive, which is why it's so far down, but it's a poor quality. Well, I love that. It's hilarious. Let's see. Excellent masterwork. That's not mine. Stability table. I will get these eventually. I will get like tables and stuff brought in, or made, just so that they can actually have like some recreational stuff. They've got excellent thrombo fur, heavy fur. I want to put these back down. So I've got to make... They only have 800, so I've got to take this back by like, I don't know, 2,100 grand, something like that. Something like that? I don't know, sounds about right. Yeah, no, Grim, your sense of right and wrong's a little skewed on the chaos end of the spectrum. So, I don't know what would happen if you were a moderator. Let's see, I've got... Get some flak fists. I don't need them. They'll bring attacks, but it'll get it out of my thing. I don't want a foil helmet. I could take like some basic crap. I'd love to get rid of some of the crappier clothes too. I'll take some pants. And I'll grab some beer for Bringa. She can have a beer. She's the only one that's allowed to actually drink in my camp. Let's get cloth. Components. Okay, components are probably going to do it on their own. I could probably just buy food and crap, actually. Yeah, I'll be able to do that. So let's get rid of that. And I really don't want them to have the really good armor yet. I'd rather make it. Now, let's see. Poor quality, normal. Trying to keep good and above. Although, it's something I've noticed, and I'm not sure why they do it. When their clothes get to about, honestly, about 60%, they go and they ditch them in storage and just leave them there. And it's really super friggin' frustrating for me because it's 40% still a shirt. Like, it's probably got some holes in it or whatever, but it's still a shirt and it's still good. They won't wear it. I'll never see them pick it back up, honestly. I'm getting close. Is any of these just like randomly poor in here that's like obscurely placed? No. Okay. Should be fine. Can I sell the partially holy shirts? Well, yes. Well, see, I look at it like this. Like, if everybody just knows what like a singlet or a tank top kind of looks like, right? It's just like a very basic looking shirt that doesn't have sleeves. It's just got like the sleeves going over your shoulders, right? So if you imagine it comes down to like, yeah, basically, if it comes down to like it's got 40%, I imagine there must be like holes, rips, tears, maybe the material's worn thin in a few places, stuff like that. It kind of just has that like welder fashion vibe kind of going to it. And yeah, I don't think the clothes are a problem, but they won't wear them. And yes, essentially, was it Monkey Lord? You had it basically spot on there. It's like it started as boxes and now it's briefs. Like it's basically, I saw earlier yesterday, maybe? I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I was browsing around because I'm starting to like run out of clothes again. My stuff's like falling apart. Literally, actually, like I wear things until it like becomes holy. And so I was looking at like more shorts, and in the shorts category, it came up as there was denim booty shorts, right? I've got in quotes here in the air going, right? Everybody, they're booty shorts. And it was very, very clearly a denim thong. I'm like, that is not booty shorts. But, you know, classifications. Technically, if it's booty shorts, you can wear that outside, I guess. I'm like, damn, clothes is getting small now. Can I take any of these? New recruit, Lauren. Lauren? Lauren. I'm just going to call it Lauren. Well, look, Grim would be rocking it. He'd get outside and like do the whole like sizzle on his ass type thing, you know, when you like put the fire out by like touching your finger to like your hip, whatever. That's what he'd do. Let's see, Lauren. Teetotaler and gay and can't do firefighting, carrying a social. Okay. But as far as I can tell, this is a daytime person, which is fine. Because I took in a nighttime night owl as well. Let's see, where is it? No drugs. Teetotaler, if I recall right, the teetotaler people do not like drugs. So if I made them drink and eat and stuff, drugs or whatever throughout their week and days and stuff, they would not be cool for it. Oh, don't tempt Grim. If he wants to post something, he can post something funny in the LOL section of Discord. But just brace your eyes for it because it will be something that's like just randomly out. Let's see, handling 6. What's this one? We got 11 on mining. That's right. We got a really good miner. So cooking's low. Hunting's Hunting's like meh, really. 7 for construction. Yeah. So I want this person to do mining and goddamn fucking construction. Like, can you tell that I need somebody that does fucking construction much? Jesus Christ. Welcome to the team, Lauren. Get out there. Get building. Where the hell's my other save? I saved too close to go. That's right. Alright. So, marriage. Who's getting married now? Oh, that's right, Nat and Seahorse. What did he say? Told Seahorse he wants to spend his life with her and agreed, and now they're engaged. Okay, so there's another bed problem solved. So we have a bed shortage. That's right, the animal's dying. So the bed shortage that we've got is the fact that we have more colonists than we have beds. I think we're up to maybe 40 odd people now. And I'm pretty sure I only had, I think, 20 beds, 15, 20 beds. So the more people that end up as couples and want to shack up in a room, the better. Yes, 100%. Oh, you know the funny thing is, like, I often have like a lot of emotes from like I lurk in people's channels, and occasionally people are really really nice, and I end up with like subscriptions and stuff, which is sweet because like I legit don't have money, and so like I appreciate it when I can like well anything for free really, but yeah, I ran out of like there's a couple of streamers that I watch, and they uh oh my smithing's finished. Yeah, their 1 month subscriptions have like run dry, and I'm like I don't have any emotes anymore. I've just got like the basic stuff that comes with Twitch, and like god damn it. Ah, let's see. Um, so we're researching the new things, but we have. I'm just trying to get my brain back to where this is. So we have a fueled smithy and electric smithy, and I'm pretty sure they do basically the same thing. Can you show me what's it do? Electric power station for smithing non-mechanical weapons and tools. Okay, so we do need the machining table to break down the what you call it, the mechanoids. These things. So I have a whole heap of these things dead. Hey, Armstrong joined. Yeah, so I want to get rid of all these out of my storage because I've just been killing all these robots and I've got nowhere to put them. They're just junking up the place and they're full of steel. I need it. Oh, oh, for a second there I thought they were removing like the ground. I'm like, no, that's just removed the roof. That's fair. I was worried that they were just going to like take away the pillars like they usually do and then have a roof collapse on them and somebody was going to die. That's what I thought was going to happen. I have very, very, very few animals now. And I'm just going to make sure that none of them are like X'd out to bring the corpses in. Now we've got a nice amount of meat. If I just click off this for a second, I'll get it so you guys got a nice clear window. Let's scroll down. Some meat. So we've got, what is this one? Horse meat's in like a couple thousand. Like, yeah, I kind of expected this might happen. Quest available. Friggin' encampment. So Willow Bailey, Prime Councillor of the Titanium Unification, has sent us a message, and apparently the pirates basic camp nearby and are raiding their caravans. It's sledgehammers are basically my enemies. Let's see. Bailey is asking us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all the enemies and turrets. Bailey says there's a bandit camp at the site guarded by 11 pirates. Righto. Now I do like orbital beam targeted thingies. You basically like from memory, I'm pretty sure it's the one where like you say hurt here and activate it, and it just literally just brings down an entire like giant circle like about yay big of just pure solar power onto an enemy, and it can just wipe them out. I also saw somebody on Reddit actually use it to get rid of blight, and there goes my power in one area. Talk about it. Okay, so I have a choice of a charged lance. I would not take that. LMG masterwork, that's okay. Uranium, don't need it. That orbital beam thing, medical trainer, marine armor. Yeah, that's kind of good. Uranium longsword, that's pretty sweet. Charge rifle. I don't accept charge rifles and charge lances because I can't fucking trust my people not to just automatically kill somebody. So that's what we're accepting it for. So where is this pirate camp? Because there's 11 people. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the good thing is I could do a trade on the way back if I have like any materials from here, so that'd be kind of good. It's only 11 people, and I can't really go out in the winter. Grim, what you missed is apparently chat wants to see pictures of you in the denim booty shorts that I found at Best and Less. That are classified as booty shorts, but it's clearly a denim thong. And they want you to be doing like the little, like, you know, putting a fire out on your hip with your finger, kind of like sizzle thing. That's what you missed so far. Let's see. Donkey's gone mad and is hacking us. That's right. It's a donkey. And we lost our power because obviously something's happened up here and it's blown. So I was told by the Reddit community that apparently I generally keep too many batteries. What? I was gonna say, I'm like, my Nightbot's now back and now it's pissed, so it's swearing. Wow. Okay. I'm like, I saw the little stars come up, and then I read the like comment. I'm like, oh, okay, righto. Let's see. So yeah, apparently the Reddit community told me I have too many batteries for the power supply of my base, which currently is true. And I also have I have a crematorium that's not powered at the moment. And quite frankly, if I was activating that and if I had a whole bunch of like smithy tables, etc., I would need it. I'd need this amount of power, but I don't at the moment. It's realistically just powering like some of my cooking supplies. It's giving us light, and it's laying out the foundation of where I need electricity to be. Honestly, I was trying to figure out why my throat was sore. I was just talking a moment ago. I'm like, geez, my throat's really, really sore. And then I remembered, like, while I was doing my video editing from the weekend yesterday, I ended up listening to some music and just absolutely belting out singing while I was like sitting here doing stuff. And I'm like, that would probably be why my throat's sore today. But I really haven't been kind to it this week. Okay, so we have bugger all animals. Absolutely bugger all. And I'm just waiting for them to just deconstruct some stuff. Like, I actually said they're not allowed to construct these fences until they actually take down the other parts of the fence, but they're just not doing it. Like the one off the PUBG on is it Sunday with the bunny ears or Saturday? Yeah, that would probably suit you better, Grim. These guys are ready to recruit. Marx is ready to recruit. I reckon he was ready to recruit basically straight away, but because we all collectively kicked his ass when he came out, joined the community, and then decided he was going to just right on fuck off. Yeah, he's probably like he's probably been in here recovering, being like, yeah, I want to rejoin. I've had to think about it. Mind you, he doesn't have the alcohol problem anymore. I noticed. That's good. And Marx is back in the crew. Let's have a look. Geez, I'm pretty sure I did this before. Did it stay? No, it didn't. Okay, you're down to herbal care. You can go back up to industrial now that you've finished having your withdrawals. I know what it is, Grim. I don't want to see it. That's that's not content for my Discord. I'll tell you that much. You guys can chat between yourselves, your own private little cliques and stuff, but not here. Not that. Armstrong. Armstrong. I didn't actually do her things. I actually also don't know if any of these like guys or girls. I just grab a name and roll with it until I actually find out. Let's see. Well, you have construction of 8. Here's a construction person. Let's see. I don't want anything to really be higher than your construction. Hunting's just bloody piss weak. Growing's weak. Alright. You had intelligence, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. So, first things first, this person should do, hopefully, for love of God, construction. And then all things said and done, perhaps hauling, cleaning, and then they'll think about doing wardening if there's prisoners, and then researching. It's kind of how that audit goes. And losing the group now too. Here's our night owl and our massive shooter. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get that one a gun. also going to have to actually make sure that the newest recruits do have a gun. Oops, wrong line. Don't you start doing stuff on Instagram. It's like we all find out later that Grim's actually like super like famous on Instagram for like, as he said, starts with a G and suit content. It would be a surprise to everybody, Grim, if that was the case. Let's see. Okay, so we have this person's for hunting and stuff, and art. Art's kind of high. There's a few people coming in that just aren't that like good with their skills. You don't have to be shy, Grim. Nobody can see your face in that suit. Let's see. Try your best. Okay. So there we go. Alright, yeah, there's a couple people going to be here that are just like lower skill rate. Like they're never going to have anything super high. So yeah, if this person's doing hunting, by the way, where is Lou on my crew? I need to find you a gun. You came in with one too. You came in with like one of these things. So I'm just having a quick squiz, see if I have a better quality for you. Like perhaps one of my people have dropped one, because I would definitely give that. No, I would 100% give a good quality gun to a newcomer over one of my own players if they had high enough skills like that. Okay, so let's get you back here. Now, you do shooting, so you can take a normal gun. You do shooting as well. Like, a lot of these people, I don't want them to be, like, too concerned whether or not they've got the gear. But I do want some of them to have stuff in the long run. Because essentially what's happening is that if they've got some gear on them, there was a sword up here, and we have an attack. If they've already got it in their hands, I've got a far better chance of actually surviving the battle than being like, oh shit, nobody's holding a gun. Just give the ones that aren't that great with weapons something. Now Sleepy is like perfectly even. I'm gonna have to wait to get a trainer for that one. Holy crap, that's a high melee. Bishop shooting 2. You can get a proper rifle, I think. Probably... Is this one available? Yeah. It's Steve. Yeah, a lot of these people, I think they actually legitimately did come in with guns. And I just haven't actually, like, reset them with it. Because obviously when I took them prisoners, I took the guns off them. And now, whoever's getting whatever is getting whatever. Whenever I'm taking something it's just like a pistol or something, it's not really that great quality. I don't have any great melee stuff. I could put down that smithing table and actually make some swords, but I'm just not that concerned just at the moment. Okay, and that person's got a gun. So we got Costello is now joined the group. Okay, so also, how's this going too? Yeah, no worries, Grim. Thanks for dropping in. If you get back and I'm still on, you know where I am. Let's take this off here. I mustn't have had a look at Davenport's yet. So, I'm sorry, where is... This should be Davenport. Because I've got to make sure I click these on too. Because that's important. If they don't have the ability to self-tend and something goes off... wait a minute. I forgot to make whoever was the night person. Costello is not, right? Yeah, they're normal. Lou was the night owl. Alright. So, let's see. Lou can sleep during this part of the day. Yeah. Yeah, so if I forget to, like, set them up with stuff, it's usually a problem. There we go. Lou's all fixed up now. Yeah, if they can do self-tending, at least, like, you'll see it sometimes when we have battles, and they'll come in and they'll just grab a med kit and they'll start looking after themselves. and it's really great because then I don't have to worry about it at all. So I'll make that 2. Person's got other high priorities, like they have a lot of very high skills in places. So I actually don't want them to do much in the way of cleaning. This person, basically, if there's nothing to do, they'll be researching, and I kind of want that. All right, let's do a save. We're getting places with this finally. I still haven't been able to do some of what's on my list. Get out of here, Discord. I'm trying to read my list. All right. So yeah. So let's see. We've definitely culled the animals, unfortunately, which has given us a bit of food, and we definitely, maybe actually, might be able to do the camel hide. Yeah, actually, we can. The cargo pods have landed, so let's have a look what's in them. Fungus and metal. That's nice for a change. It's a nice change from fucking drugs. Our allies are always sending us drugs, like pushiest bastards on this earth, honestly. Okay, so what was it? The quest. Alright, so this is actually still possible, but it's 3 days out. They wanted how much hide? 630. Where are they? There. We could possibly make it if I sent a caravan ASAP. Okay, so let's grab. I'm gonna grab only really like 2 people, Seahorse and maybe Lincoln, because they're both night owls. And I think I'll just grab whatever kind of hauling animal I actually have still alive. Hopefully one that's like not pregnant. So maybe those 3 will do it. Now it is winter, so